Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 19th episode of Zetsuen no Tempest. And last episode, we had a lot of discussion about the Aika situation, about Aika being his girlfriend and him, how he should have reacted to that and the whole morning and all that stuff. And he kind of had a good cry by the end of that discussion with Hakaze. And meanwhile, on the other half of things with Mujirou, he's still kind of accepting this reality. He called Yoshino, I'm pretty sure, to have a talk about it, but that phone call never ended up happening. So we're still kind of waiting for that particular conversation, which will be a memorable one, I'm sure. But for now, we have Hakaze actually kind of making a move in regards to the Tree of Genesis. She popped up, became the dancing princess, and kind of like a rival for the Mage of Exodus, had a bit of a sky battle. But yeah, she's currently testing something about basically just testing to see if her will has anything to do with what the Tree of Genesis does. I think that's a theory that we're testing. I mean, I completely understand her methods, but I know the overall, the goal. So let's just get into it and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, play. E-N-I, E-N-I. Even though I love you so much, because I love you too. Aika, Hakaze, Yamamoto, does it any half-decent, attractive girl in this show, really? But Aika especially. Although Hakaze definitely has her moments where... Aside from those three, are there any other girls in this show? I'm trying to think. Well, any noteworthy girls. Well, there's the girlfriend we haven't met yet. Well, Hanamura's ex-girlfriend. We might meet her eventually. I know he doesn't want us to, but he's not going to stop us. Yeah, that's the outfit she wears, so we finally got to see that in action last episode. I just gotta confirm she looks cute in whatever she wears. Imagine if they swapped outfits. Okay, back into it. Yeah, there really is. The new mage. In other words, you two need to talk. Need to have a chat. Again? Probably very entertaining for the masses. It really does almost feel like a Dragon Ball Z fight with all that getting launched into the water and stuff. Yeah, when will we see each other again? That's the question. I have a giant flying fruit, my worst nightmare. Well, second only to the giant flying vegetable. The dancing princess. Wait, MyAnimeLIst, is that what that's the actual Japanese is? Because there was an anime called that. I never knew that's what that meant. Yeah, he remembers that. That was a little bit creepy. The object of desire. Browsing the internet. I don't know, danced? What else does Dancing Princess do? It's probably about time for that, yeah. Truer words were never spoken. Oh, now what? Oh god. Are we being attacked? Looked like blue magic. That could have just been... Okay. So that's what happened. Yeah, it was blue magic, it had to have been her, so that's cute. Just blocks him with a barrier and then just casually says hi. That's the question. What do you think of any of this? Cute. Hey, she looks fine. It really is. I like the way she's sitting. Yeah, you should accept her as she is, alive. At least at that point. Careful what you say. And I'm sure tons of people would line up to be her boyfriend, so... No, not the soy cream. You want to become a soy boy. Yeah. Why? It looks like a lot of fun. Poor Hanemura. Oh, yeah, what about that? Now it's Junichiro's turn, I guess, to have a whack at him. Okay. Okay, Junichiro. A certain princess. We only know one princess. It's the only anime where that sentence would make any sense. It helps you get a fruit to fly. Grunt. Well, things are probably gonna go wrong. Oh, are you talking about the alien thing? Because I want to hear more about that too. How did I forget to mention that? That was kind of important. Snow. Okay. Title drop. At least the English title. You're a god. Basically, the goal is just to have Earth leans and not leave Earth, basically. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense now. I mean, it's definitely a theory worth pursuing. Is it magic or is it just alien tech? Because any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, so... Yes, that's basically what I was referring to. Just because you don't fully understand it doesn't mean it's magic. Yeah, that's something I was wondering about as well. So, come on, keep up the explanations, Yamamoto. Okay. Well, I assumed that much. Maybe the trees were set for two different planets with different ideals of how to handle other planets? I don't know. They don't necessarily have to have the same origin. Well, the snow, I'm sure, didn't help. I would be surprised if you didn't. You are so much shorter than Yamamoto, it's almost comical. It's also a good point. Unless... Unless you're secretly an alien, Pakaze. It's very important. Assuming that, which we clearly are. I know, right? I still don't fully understand how she jumped to aliens as what was I saying? I was saying something. Uh, I still don't really get how Yamamoto jumped to aliens, but it's a decent theory. Oh, come on, blow a little bit harder, train. You can do it. I believe in you. In June? No, My Hero. It's hard to tell from a different distance. I guess it depends on the person. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that are making more sense to you now. Things that you can see in a different light now. Why are you asking me these questions? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. Is that Yoshino back there? Because that could make things interesting. And it is. We finally have these two meeting face to face after all the Ica reveals. So and we still have plenty of time left too. So what do you gotta say? So we can meet you clearly. Who goes for a walk in a graveyard? Why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah, it's been a while since you two actually seen each other, I think. You found him. You still haven't talked about the important thing yet. Well, I guess that's pretty coincidental then. But I guess that was supposed to be a way of letting Yoshino know that he knows. At least a hint. Just be appreciative of what you get. Okay, just straight up says it. Yeah, let's build up to it. Did you ever kiss? I don't think we ever saw that. How much did you defile my precious Ica? Wow, Yoshino. Making a fight here. Seeing her, I accidentally misread that as sleeping with her at first. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that as well, to a degree. But yeah, less violence than I was expecting. Well, I don't know. You're the one that's on a revenge path and all that. Well, that'd be pretty messed up. Uh, yeah, that did not seem like what it would be like at all. I just wasn't expecting him to be this reasonable, so a little bit surprising. Yeah, now it's too late too. Yeah, Hanamura, I think, kind of helped out with that. Well, nothing, I guess, but the thing is, I wasn't expecting you to think about it that logically, so. And most people don't when they're lashing out like that. Especially since it was you. But if he did have anything to do with her death, though, would that change things? Because we still don't have a solid answer to that. The death thing. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, my point is, we've gotten pretty close to the end, and we still haven't really got a concrete scenario of how that happened. I should hope so. That's very true. I guess that's true as well. Aiko was on top. I see how it is. Well, clearly, but that doesn't tell us anything. Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't cry in front of my hero. My hero definitely wouldn't cry in front of Yoshino. That's true. Have you ever cried in your life? Really shouldn't have said that. It's very clear. Are you a masochist, Yoshino? Yeah, I wouldn't stop hitting until you stop moving. But man, he really wants him to pound him for some reason. Okay. Is that important? Nani? What is going on? Did they not kill each other? What is this? Rather panicked, huh? But yeah, I'm sure most people expected it to be a bit more violence than it was. Under normal circumstances. Summon, are you missing that hill yet? Wow. Yeah, you better not be bullying her sort of kind of boyfriend. I don't think so either. Sounds amazing. Hakaze. Well, Yoshino apparently wants you to hit him. Wow, Hakaze. I mean, yeah. It's such a weird situation we've gotten into in here. Like Hakaze being all clingy with Yoshino, and then just casually talking about Aika like this. It's pretty common. You know, you can cling to my arm, Hakaze, if you want to. That would be nice. I really want to know. But that's a big thing, though. When we find out the truth, what will my hero do? Like, we know what he said he would do, but... I guess. I would definitely agree. Much more concrete, down-to-earth motivation. Don't forget who you're fighting for. I probably wouldn't want you to kill Yoshino, just putting that out there. Do you have feelings? I suppose that's a good thing. Almost sounds contradictory, but... true. Yeah, what do you care about? What do you want to fight for? Because at the end of the day, that's kind of what matters more than some kind of theoretical right or wrong. Oh? Oh. Can, can you do that? Can you can you just do that? I mean, I the show's had time travel element to it, I guess. So I probably should have considered that possibility. But yeah, that would help a lot. I mean, yeah, just go back in time, you'll see firsthand who did it. So yeah, if we can do that, then yeah, go for it. But yeah, I still just can't believe that's where this is going. Just more time travel. I mean, it wasn't exactly easy to get her into the current timeline, you know? So, I don't know how we're gonna just go about that. Can we just do that? Just sacrifice a quick potato peeler and just go into the past? You know, it would be nice having Aika alive still. So, uh, Guess it was not the right button. But anyway, that was the 19th episode of Zetsuen no Tempest. Could have sworn that was the right button, but what do I know? So, interesting with that ending because we had Yamamoto talking about people that can't let go of the past or whatever, and then by the very end of the episode, it's like, hey, we're literally going to the past. So that was interesting. I actually want to double check, make sure that's actually what she said. You know, at that like very last scene. Yeah, she says, "Who was it that killed Fua Aika?" At the same time, I believe we'll discover the truth behind the two trees and what caused the current confusion. So she's hoping to get a lot of answers by going to the past. Then is she going to just more than one spot then? Because those very two different time spans, like from when the trees arrived to when Aika died. Big gap there. Very big gap there. But anyway, therefore, I'm planning to return to the past. To a time before Fua Aika was killed. So yeah, she straight up planned on going into the past. But anyway, the big thing with this episode would be the fact that Myhiro and Yoshino actually talked. They were in the same scene, looked at each other, they talked, and talked about what they needed to talk about, the whole Aika situation. And yeah, Yoshino made no attempt to hide it at all. I mean, you had Myhiro dropping that pretty big hint that he already knew, with that one line about the graveyard and the brother and all that stuff. So he didn't straight up say he knew, but that was a pretty strong hint. And these are all smart people. I'm sure they know what's up. But anyway, Yoshino... Don't break my desk. Anyway, Yoshino did straight up say, yeah, I was Aika's boyfriend, so yeah. Now you know. Of course, he knew that before that. So, like I said, I was expecting much more of an angry lashing out at Yoshino, but got less of that than I expected, honestly. Like, he was a lot more rational, logical, calm than I expected him to be. Like, you could definitely tell there was some anger there, some regrets, some loathing, all that. Especially in regards to, like, I mean, a lot of it didn't really have to do with Yoshino. A lot of it just had to do with his own feelings and the lack of what he did before Baika died and all that. I do feel there's a lot of regret there. So that could be part of the reason why he's on this revenge path as well, through kind of a way of making up for his failings as a brother. I don't know how you exactly want to phrase that, but that could be part of it as well. Because that's been the one big constant with his character in the show, is that he's wants to find out who killed Aika and get the revenge. Like, that's really been his thing. Like, more important than saving the world and all that. So it was interesting, those two of them being able to actually talk about this without any punching or anything. So, and yeah, it was kind of funny, his reaction upon Yoshino making some comments about Aika and all that. So, you know, talking about what they did together and even bringing up kissing, which is, he definitely had a reaction to that one. But like I said, did they ever actually kiss, though? Because we had an episode, I know, called First Kiss or whatever, but they never actually did it, so I don't know if they ever actually kissed. Like, I really can't think of a scene that happened in. Because I know the first Kiss episode was a fake out, but I don't think we ever got to see it, so I don't know. So I think we're just messing with Myhiro. I think that's safe to say. And yeah, just that was that. Not really much more to say on it than that. Just, I'm glad they talked about it, basically. Even if it was less exciting than I expected it to be, I'm so glad they had that chat. And people's reaction to the two of them meeting up with each other and going back to the apartment, that was funny too. Like, what? Nani? Just the way he said Nani was hilarious. Just, like, what, how could this be happening? And, you know. So the two of them are there, Hakaze's there. And that led to a very fun little scene as well. Just Hakaze is still, like, in full-on flirty girlfriend mode with Yoshino. So that's always fun to see. Just snuggling up to that arm and all that, and wanting to be a better girlfriend than Aika, kind of seems like. But, you know, how he feels about Hakaze is kind of up in the air. I don't think he's ever actually said anything in that regard. We know he still cares about Aika, obviously. And Hakaze likes him, but, you know, it seems like it's not very mutual at the moment. Unrequited love, I guess, is the current form of it. I don't know if that will change or not, but it seems to be where we're at right now. Let's see. But yeah, that was a fun little scene there. Just kind of crazy that we got to this point in the story. Especially, the best part was just like when she was being like protective of him. Like, hey, you weren't mean to my Yoshino, were you? That was pretty great. That part alone was pretty great. But just shoving herself into his arm, I'm sure he should have appreciated that. I think most people would. But yeah, with this whole talk about the past, we should finally, after like 19, 20 episodes of wondering who killed Aika, find out in that episode if they do go to the past, because there should be no failure in that. Like, if they can successfully get to the past, they should see, and just like follow Aika around, they should see who did it. Because at this point, the only two things I could think of is that, it was suicide or Yoshino did it. Like, because they keep talking about that heart of Exodus and all that he has, the Mage of Exodus. So they're definitely talking about it. At the very least, they want us to believe that Yoshino did it. But like, I can't really picture him doing it. But that's clearly the only thing that they've given us like a nudging towards. Like, I don't think there's literally anyone else that they're like, hey, maybe this person did it. Like, I can't think of anyone else that they've done that with besides Yoshino recently at all. So I can't really think of any other suspect. Like, at this point, this late at the end of the game, like, they would have the amount of build-up, the amount of importance they've given to the identity of the killer. It's got to be some big reveal, right? Like, somebody we already know. Like, it wouldn't just be some random guy that is part of some organization that just comes in and does it. Like, they wouldn't do that. Like, there's got to be some kind of someone that would make a big reveal, which, yeah, I mean, that would make sense with Yoshino, but at the same time, they've made it pretty obvious that Yoshino is the biggest suspect, so that, paradoxically makes me think that it's not him, so I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't know. And the suicide wouldn't make sense either because of the framing of the scene. Like, there was like a blood pathway, as if she walked from one area to another, and she wouldn't, like, stab herself in one room and then walk to another. Like, that wouldn't happen. So I don't know. I really don't know what it could be. I kind of wish I had a picture of the death scene on hand, like of her in the chair and all that, but I don't, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know, because both of those theories, the only theories that I have problems with both of them. So I don't know. I just, who could it be? That's really the question. Like, I really can't think of anything besides those two options. So we should find out soon, though. Maybe not necessarily next episode. I hope next episode, but at the very least, the episode after, which would be 2021. So, and this is 24 episodes, I want to say. I'll just check that real quick. 24, yeah, that's what I figured. So, there's really not a lot of time left. There's really not. So, hopefully we get that answer soon. Hopefully it's satisfying because, like I said, they've spent a lot of time on this being a mystery. Better give me a satisfying reveal. That's all I'm saying. Because I expected to get an answer to this, like, episode 9, around there. Like, I expected an answer to this a while ago, and the fact that we still have not got a concrete answer, just a lot of hints and stuff like that, I need an answer. I want my answer. So, hopefully they handle it well is all I'm saying there. Oh yeah, they also talked about the Tree of Genesis. They talked about the theory that Yamamoto had. They didn't expand on that a whole lot from the last episode, but yeah, she explained it to Hakaze, the whole thing about an alien civilization bringing the trees here to basically, what's the word I'm looking for, stunt the growth of the planet so that it doesn't get advanced and go out into space and become a threat. So that's why it has the whole eating technology thing, I guess, because that would not only, they would give up some of their technology, but also, I guess that could be a way of the aliens finding out what their tech level is. Like, there's probably some sort of connection there. But with a theory, the biggest point of confusion is the fact that there are two trees that are, like, supposedly in conflict with each other. And that doesn't really make sense completely with this current theory, so there's clearly more to learn. Even if this, assuming this is true, there's still more to learn. I said something about there being maybe there's two alien planets that both sent their own different tree there with different ideals, or maybe the same alien planet, but they're not in agreement on everything, There could be some civil, they could, I mean, on other planets there's possibly different countries and stuff. Like a lot of science fiction, like, it kind of acts like alien planets are completely unified, but It very well could be different countries, different factions on other planets who are like, hey, we should screw over this planet. No, 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 we should help them. You know, there's certainly a possibility for that sort of thing. And that could be what this is, but I don't know. I'm just kind of pulling theories out of nowhere. I have, like, no reason to believe any of that, but just that's what my thoughts are. Anyway, it's interesting to think about. I never really would have considered back in the day that trees were sent by aliens in order to keep the other planets in check, you know? So that's a certainly interesting idea. And yeah, just hopefully we learn more about various things in the future. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.